Hey guys, what's up? I just woke up today, no shower. It's Saturday, I'm ready to go for the day. Anyhow, I figured I'd shoot a quick video on a topic that I always see getting asked, and it's how to get your aquarium driftwood to sink. Because if you go to the lake or the river and find a cool piece of driftwood, you'll find out that you go to put it in your tank and the thing floats. It really sucks because you get super excited about it and the thing sinks. The most common answers people are going to tell you are to soak it in the bathtub or a barrel for, a week to a month. You never really know how long it's really going to take depending on the piece, how it's going to absorb the water, because it's all about absorbing the water into the wood. And to be completely honest, I've had pieces of wood that just almost took a year to completely sink. Anyways, I've been doing this for a while now. My favorite method, it's a little different. It's I usually try to, sorry, I'm walking around here. Lighting. I usually try to wedge the piece of wood into the aquarium so that it looks decent. And this is kind of a bad case, but I want to show you this. This is a really cool piece of wood I found on a river here. Back up a little here. It goes the whole width of this 75. You can kind of see it tucked in there a little bit. But basically what you have to do is set it in the tank once, or kind of measure where it's going to be pinned in here. See, it's pinned at the center brace at a piece there, and I put this used sponge filter in the side here, and when you pin it like this, it forces it to do what you want it to do. Another method is to, sorry, I'm doing water changes. I do not want to forget about the water change. We'll have gallons upon gallons of water in my basement. Anyways, what was I talking about? Okay, pin it. You can get I have some big pieces of slate, depending on how big your piece is. Lay the slate on top of it. Or, here's another case of where I've pinned a piece. This is a 60 tall, sorry about the light, but I measured it and I cut it perfectly to where it's pinned in this corner, and it's also pinned up by the top trim. You want to be careful that you don't pin it too hard, of course, and put pressure on your tank trim, obviously. But this worked perfect. This eventually does sink now, but it took 2 months, and I'm not kidding you, 2 months. That's a long time to wait to have your cool piece of wood sitting in a barrel out in your yard or something. And a lot of us don't have big yards, like maybe you live in an apartment. So this is how to get your driftwood to sink. Just kind of try to pre-plan it to where it's going to look decent for maybe 2 months, and that way the water can absorb into the piece of wood and it's going to sink. So my hair is just out of control. I need to get a haircut like this weekend ASAP. The guys at work make fun of me. They call me the Bieber haircut. So it's kind of cool, but one of my piranhas has a big chunk of bite out of it. See it right there? I'm hoping they don't pick him out and kill him, because that would be sad, because he's one of the bigger ones I have in the pack. So it wouldn't really make sense to me. You would think they'd pick out the weakest one. I'm trying to keep him well fed. This is totally aside the topic of getting your driftwood to sink. But yeah, this is this video. I know it's kind of, some people may think that, well, pinning the driftwood in there is going to look ugly, or maybe my driftwood is too small to pin in the tank. There's always a way. Like, you can pin one end into the gravel and put a rock in front of that pin and then wedge it. I mean, there's always ways. It's all about using your brain, obviously, right? Using your imagination a bit to kind of pin it in a spot. So let me know what you guys think of this idea. I mean, it's nothing new. I'm not breaking science here or anything. It's just kind of a little helpful trick that I do, and I see the question posted online probably 5 times a week in the groups and forums. So alright, I'm signing out. This water change is done. The guppies are happy. Yeah, that's it.